parallel rookie, game used, and autographed cards in both modern and vintage. Have a collection you want to sell? We buy, sell, and trade. PCB Hobby on Back Beach Road, just east of Florida Linen. Call 850-320-8388.
Powered by Panama City Toyota. WGSX Lynn Haven, WVLQ Port St. Joe. The Sports Talk Monster. ESPN Northwest Florida. Rise and shine, campers. It's a brand new day.
What a lovely morning.
Good morning, starshine.
You seem happy this morning.
Good morning, everybody. Thanks for coming in early.
The Coach James Hale Show is live and local. Live from the J. Michael Studio. 104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida.
Hot tub. I'm full of water. I stay hot tub. Stay hot
Monday.
Hot tub. Gonna get you hot tub. I'm gonna make it sweat. Stay hot tub. Rubber dub and hot tub. Rubber dub with me. Shall I get the hot tub?
Yeah.
Will it make me sweat?
Yeah.
Shall I get the hot tub?
Get in.
Will it make me wet?
Well. Man, I don't know what happened. I thought you fixed those clouds. Those things are broken again.
We did. We flew some ducks up there and used duct tape on them.
There you go. It says right here, 70 degrees. I don't know if it's 7. I don't think it's 70 degrees out there. Maybe that's the high today, 70.
Nope, that's what it's supposed to be. That's supposed to be current temp.
I don't. Alexa, do the show today. No, I think it's 70 degrees high. I don't think it's 70 degrees outside.
It's 59 right now, according to my Greenwich Mean Time watch. So.
Yeah.
I used to have one in here that was always correct, but now it doesn't work anymore. So.
Well, he'll be here tomorrow.
Yeah. He can fix it.
Yeah, he's never wrong.
Happy President's Day.
The high Tuesday 68, the low's 54. Wednesday 69, low 60, and then Thursday light rain 72, and the low is 64. Right here on ESPN Northwest Florida. The weather is brought to you by Wildcat.
Thank you very much. Then
happy birthday to you.
That was yesterday.
I don't care. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Wildcat.
I slept all day and ate lifesaver gummies.
Did you get the gift? Did you get my?
So you're.
Yeah, I got your gift. Same thing you got me last year.
Yeah. Did it arrive?
Yeah.
Good. That's
you turned 30 now? Finally?
Finally, yeah.
30 times 3. What the hell?
Yeah, that's close.
What did y'all do anything? Go anywhere? Do anything?
No, we worked on the yard a lot, and I had everything all screwed up, and then it rained, so I couldn't do anything to go back out in the yard and finish any of the projects.
Break up the mud.
Yeah, that's basically.
They reported this. I question this. They said, what was the town in Mississippi? I forgot the name of it. A wind gust when that front came through.
Oh my God!
132.
Yeah. It ripped my deck to pieces. My
132 mile an hour wind gust is
That's
Category 5 hurricane. Come on.
More than a gust.
Cat 4 anyway. Yeah, for sure.
I don't know.
Well, you just had to been there.
Hey, you know what we're going to do today? We're going to give away one of those prize packets a little bit later on, say in the 8 o'clock hour.
Let's just give it to Glenn. He's been nice lately. Can we just give it to him?
No, I'm not giving it to Glenn.
Sorry, Glenn. He doesn't like you.
I know.
He acts sweet in your face. You ought to hear what he says when you're not here.
When he's not here, I really talk bad about it.
You know I never do that. Hey, did you have a good Thanksgiving? Valentine's Day?
I did have a good Thanksgiving, if that's what you're saying.
Did you have a good Valentine's Day?
Oh, my God.
What'd y'all do?
What did you smoke over the weekend, Coach?
Matt will be here at about 7:45. We'll ask him.
We'll have to ask Matt what he gave you.
Yeah. Hey, he gave me something. It's pretty good.
Sample product, huh?
We just kind of stick around the house. We're homebodies. We don't run around all over the neighborhood.
Yeah, that's right. I forgot you're pretty old.
Yeah, it's true. I have to, push me around that wheelchair.
I don't run anywhere.
Pat, did y'all do anything special besides bass fish?
That was very special, the bass fishing trip.
Was that Saturday?
Yes, that was Saturday. My lovely wife said that we could go fishing. It was Tristan's first tournament. Now, the funniest story about that whole thing, we got there Friday afternoon, and there was a key item that wasn't in the boat. It was the hooks and weights.
I saw that. That was funny.
Hey, she drove to to the Interstate 10 where the McDonald's is. We met her there.
Wow.
It was an hour for each of us. We went back, but without her doing that, he didn't put on the show that he was able to do on Saturday. He went out there and, we're supposed to be able to both catch 5 fish.
Let me get this
keep them
straight.
together.
You went fishing without hooks and weights.
No.
Without lures, rattle traps,
we
all
had
that
all
stuff.
types of other
Worms,
stuff.
nothing.
It's a boatload full of stuff, but yeah, the hook and weight box was not there.
She showed a picture of that on Facebook in the car seat.
Oh yeah,
did you see it? That was crazy.
And I'm hearing it from her, and it was, and then Then the best thing is he didn't take any long pants with him, and it's 45 degrees when we took off first thing in the morning. So we started calling him Lefty the whole day. He goes out there, catches all of our fish that we have to go weigh in. So he wins the junior and then finishes way high in the overall. So that was his first tournament. He wins. At the end of the day, we're sitting there. It's like 2:30, and he sits down on this little seat. It's called a butt seat at the front of the boat. Me and him were both standing up there, and he goes, oh. I said, what are you doing? Get out of my seat. And he goes, nah, my back's hurting. I looked down and I said, you're 13 years old. How can your back be hurting? He goes, it's from carrying you all day.
Oh, man. Well, I tell you, somebody doesn't carry anybody. That's South Walton baseball. We got Nick on the phone. Good morning, Coach. How you doing?
Hey, Coach Hale. Doing great. Had a good weekend. How about you?
We had a blast. Now, what did you do for Valentine's? Did you take care of that beautiful wife of yours?
Funny story. We went on a hot date to the Lowe's home improvement store.
Welcome to the club, Coach.
Those are the best.
Did you have aisle reservations?
We had reservations with the appliances, washer and dryer department. We got these big kids. They all wear size extra large, double X. We just give these washers and dryers such a hard time. Ours was squealing and squalling and dripping water everywhere, so we had to go order a new washer dryer. But that was exciting. When you get to your mid-40s, that's a big deal.
You wait.
You haven't seen anything yet.
All right, I got to ask you now. Over, under, I lost that. I lost the bet. Baseball's big. We bet a lot around here. Talk about that Gulf Breeze game. What happened?
Yeah, we went out to Gulf Breeze on Tuesday night, opening night of the season. We were a little shell-shocked, a little rattled. We got in there and had some bad at-bats. Didn't put the ball in play. We actually struck out looking 7 times. Wow. And most of those times, runners on scoring position. So we left the bases loaded 3 times. Pretty disappointing, to be honest with you. I wouldn't call it the run we had last year kind of hangover. I just think guys were pressing a little bit, a little shocked. Didn't pitch great, didn't defend great, didn't hit great. Next thing you know, you're leaving guys on base. We didn't play great Tuesday night. Took a tough loss on the road at Gulf Breeze. Bounced back and kind of got them back at home Thursday night. But it was another close game. We're just not scoring a lot of runs right now. It was close. The whole game, I think we took the lead 3-2 in the 6th, and then we had a 3-run home run to really take the lead, won 6-2. And then against Bozeman on Friday night. And let me tell you something, Bozeman's talented. They got some good players. They were really fired up and excited. They got after it. We're everybody's Super Bowl right now, and they're playing like it. So we got to find a way to get fired up and bring it. But tip your hat, Cap, to Bozeman. They played us hard. Their pitcher kept us off balance. I think they were up early. They scored 1 in the first and had an early lead. We didn't score till about the 5th inning. We scored a couple and kind of pulled away. I think it was 3-1, but we were able to hold them on a tough rally there late. But we're just kind of trying to figure out who we are and figure out our identity. We're super talented, and in baseball, you gotta realize now, just because you're good on paper doesn't mean the ball's always going to bounce your way. So we've got to find a way to make it happen.
And be honest with you, your schedule's going to be tough because nobody really wants to play you. I mean, y'all have been so successful. Yeah. Every time you go out to play, like you pointed out, that's the Super Bowl. It's like when Alabama with Nick Saban, that was the big game on the schedule. You're going to get the best shot.
Yep.
And
yep.
Who you got? What do you got coming up this week?
So we play Tuesday. We play at Arnold Tuesday night.
Okay.
6:30 there, and they had a couple big wins last week. You know, they beat Lincoln and they beat Holmes County. And then Thursday night we play at home against Lincoln. So we've got Arnold and Lincoln this week. You know, coming off a week we went 2-1 and we didn't necessarily play very good. You know, that's you know, I'm glad we bounced back after that first tough one, because it could have gone any direction in any of those games. And come back, got to get ready for a great Arnold team is playing good. So,
give us some names. Some of the players that are playing well.
I tell you what, our leader catcher Hudson Quinn had big RBIs, and all those games he's playing good. He's swinging the bat good. Nathan Whitney had 2 big hits Friday night. Kind of busted it open for us. Parker Granty's swinging the bat very well. So if we can get a little bit of starting pitching, you know, it doesn't matter how hard you throw ball 4. We're throwing the daylights out of it, just missing out of the zone. So we've got to do a better job of getting ahead in the count with our pitchers. Now we'll be all right. But Denton Lord's starting Tuesday night. Coleman Borthwick's starting Thursday night. So that's the plan.
Well, Coach, good luck to you Tuesday night. That game's going to be played at Arnold or at your place?
At Arnold Tuesday.
Okay. What time's the first pitch?
6:30.
6:30 Tuesday, Arnold, South Walton.
Yes, sir.
That's a big one. That'd be usually a big crowd for that one. All right, buddy. We appreciate you, man.
Yes,
thanks,
sir.
Coach. Appreciate
We'll talk
it.
to you
Bye-bye.
next Monday. Thank you, sir.
All right, bye.
All right, let's take a break. Let's talk about some of the great people. We got so many, and I tell you what, we're pumped up, man. We got the legend back, Richard Cox, one of the best businessmen, legendary guy here in Bay County and Northwest Florida. Cox Pools, you looking for a pool? Hey, now's the time. Let them start digging. Let them start getting that thing ready. Before you know it, it'll be summer. Cox Pool's number 1. It's not even close.
I'm going to have to talk to those people. The wife wants a pool really bad.
I'll talk
I said,
to
you got a boat. You got the Gulf of America.
Yeah, I got sharks in that. They don't have those.
They don't use a boat, though.
Sharks sink boats. You ever watch Jaws? What that shark did?
That's right. I never thought about that.
Yeah, your wife.
Now, I've had a few dolphins try to sink my boat. They stole my fish.
Yeah, that's true. Well, anyway, thank you for that. Cox Pools, great place. Have a great time. Get you a Cox Pools. Also, the legendary J. Michael's Restaurant. We had lunch there yesterday. It was Carla waiting on us. We had a great time. You know what they had yesterday? I think it's the first time they've done it. Because that usually has not been on their menu. Julie got it grits and shrimp. You would not believe the amount of shrimp they put on that thing.
I love shrimp, but I'm not a big fan of grits.
Oh, I love grits.
Georgia ice cream.
Yeah, thank you. I love. You like grits? I love grits. I love grits. Put ketchup on grits. Really good.
Oh, no,
Get grits, eggs, ketchup, mix it all together.
Put them on a sandwich.
Put them on. Yes, thank you. But get to J. Michael's. You can do whatever you want. The best seafood, ice cold beer, the legendary J. Michael's Restaurant. And if you're over in Lynn Haven, you want to have a great meal. Jill and I went over there, and Pat wasn't there. Pat was not there. We had a wonderful time, though. So. Yeah, thank you, Pat. He thought he was going to get stuck with a bill. But we had a great time over there. I think it was us. I went over there. I can't remember what day it was. Maybe it was Thursday. But Beef O'Brady's Lynn Haven, great place to go watch all the ball games we played.
Notice we didn't get invited.
No. Your turn to buy, by the way.
Yeah.
Beef O'Brady's Lynn Haven. You're already over there. Go see Russ, Amber, Pat.
Yeah.
Go see all of them, man.
All the gang out there.
Tell them what's going on over there.
I'm going to go see them here right after the show.
They said you were.
I have a beautiful piece of jewelry that's getting repaired there for the wife. Kind of a delayed Valentine's Day.
Do what?
It's Valentine's Day thing.
Said delayed. I don't know. It was easy for him to say.
I'm shopping early for next year.
She was kind of wild, wasn't she? Delayed.
Oh, yeah.
I remember her. I went there.
830 Highway 72.
Patrick helped me out quite a bit. But Jamie's, for Valentine's Day, we got a gold cross, and of course she's got that surgery coming up.
Yeah.
So we're going to take that to her. But they're
nice
wonderful. I love Russ and Amber. All those people down there are really good people, man. David Adams, the designer jewelry.
Yeah.
Go check
830
it out.
Highway 77 in Lynn Haven.
And I want to do one more. I want to talk about my buddy. I love him, Stevenson Air Condition. You know, I should talk about him a lot.
Time of year.
Thursday on Mosley Day because he is a Mosley graduate.
Yeah.
He started his family-owned business. They knocked it out of the ballpark. Home run. They've expanded everywhere. People love them. That truck in Bay Point's always there. If you want to get it serviced, or if it breaks down anytime, day or night, Stevenson Air Conditioning's for you. You go local.
The truck is
Don't
always
go
there.
national.
What are you
Go
doing,
local.
walking around poking holes in people's gas lines or
Hey,
something?
I'm going to tell you what. Pat one day walked with me. We all walked right through Bay Point, and he did a great job.
Yeah, we need to do that more often.
You did good. I
My
didn't
wife
think you'd be able to
keeps
say
saying
it
this
with me.
little bit of
Glenn said,
round mound
Glenn
is
said that
coming
about
back.
you when you walked in. I said,
Hey,
Glenn, hush. We'll be right back. 104.3 ESPN Northwest. Hey, it's Arnold Day and South Walton Day here. Let's get Coach Jones on the phone. Nick already talked about him. I think there's some bad blood between those. We'll be right back. If not, we'll make it. Right, 104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida.
Weather in the Panhandle never stops. Turn to 104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida.
This is Joanna with your latest forecast.
We're up to the minute weather reports all day long.
A chance of thunderstorms and moderate rain.
In-depth storm coverage.
Hurricane Helene.
And breaking weather as it happens.
We do have a tropical storm warning.
ESPN Northwest Florida. Rely on it.
Good morning. This is Joanna with your weather forecast from ESPN Northwest Florida on this Monday. Mostly sunny this afternoon and evening with a wind out of the north-northeast at 6 miles per hour and the high of 68. Tonight, look for clear skies with a temperature near 54. Tomorrow, high around 67 and mostly sunshine. Wednesday, very warm with a high of 70 and very light showers. This weather forecast is sponsored by Mid-South Lumber, the best little lumber yard in Panama City. Thank you for keeping that dial on ESPN Northwest Florida. Rely on it.
Looking to upgrade your truck? It's Blue Diamond Truck Accessories in Panama City. They sell, service, and install it all. Light kits, bed covers, bumpers, winches, lift kits, and any trailer hitch you can imagine. Blue Diamond Truck Accessories, just west of Frankfort Avenue on 15th Street. Find Blue Diamond Truck Accessories on Facebook or call 850-914-0265. Blue Diamond Truck Accessories, 850-914-0265.
Discover Kia at Bill Bird Kia. Stop by Bill Bird Kia during the President's Day sales event going on now and drive away in a new Kia. Now offering 0% APR for up to 48 months on the purchase of a new 2025 Kia Telluride. There are a few left on the lot, so stop by for a test drive. You'll get the perfect balance of comfort, safety, and technology. The road is yours. Bill Bird Kia is the home of the 20-year, 200,000-mile warranty. Stop by and see us at 2435 East 15th Street or anytime at BillBirdKiaPanamaCity.com. We'll give you the perfect peace of mind that you can trust. Offer from Kia Finance America for the purchase of a new 2025 Kia Telluride with $20.83 per month per $1,000 financed in 48 months. Quantities limited, no down payment required. Cannot combine with other finance offers. The 20-year, 200,000-mile warranty is a Bill Bird Kia warranty. See dealer for complete details. Offer for well-qualified buyers must take delivery from dealer stock through 3/2/26.
He's a 10-foot-tall, barrel-chested beast man who showers in vodka and feeds his baby shrimp scampi.
Kind of a big deal.
Please welcome.
Ain't gonna hurt.
Live and local from the J. Michaels studio, the Coach James Hale Show, 104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida.
And welcome back. 104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida. School is out today. It's President's Day, so we really appreciate these coaches coming on here talking about their programs. And really appreciate my beautiful granddaughter, Layton. I think I have a lunch date with Layton Bell Hale this afternoon, or at lunchtime. I hope so. I hope she'll go with me. She spent the night last night. I love that child. I think one day she'll be a cheerleader at this school right here. Let's bring him on right now. The legend, Coach Jones, Arnold High School baseball. He's taking it to a different level. Nobody has had the success in baseball that he's had there. He came from the great state of California. He got wise and left there.
Confusion.
Yeah, yeah. But let's bring him on. We got him. Coach Jones, how you doing, sir?
I'm good. How are you guys?
We are outstanding. Tell us, hey, Coach Nick was talking about you earlier. He said you guys are doing really well. Tell us, I know the big game tomorrow night. That's always a big game. But let's talk about last week, the teams that you played, and give us the names of players that are playing well for you.
Sure. sure. We played 3 games last week, and we were able to win all 3. We started with Rutherford on Tuesday. We won that game 9-0. It was scoreless after 3 innings, so it really was the final score is not really indicative of how well and how tight they played us. But we scored a couple runs and then pulled away near the end. Gage Williams was starting pitcher for us. He's a senior left-handed pitcher. To give you an idea of where we are on the mound, he threw 4 innings total all of last year because of some of the guys we had here in the past, and so he had to watch a lot. But on Tuesday night, he threw 6 innings, gave up 1 hit, no walks, struck out 10, just did an amazing job. Jackson Ross offensively was 2 for 3 with 2 RBIs for us in that one. Biggest game of the week in terms of rankings and whatnot was against Lincoln. They came to our place, and we were able to beat them 3-2 on Thursday night. I believe they're the number 16 ranked team in the state, regardless of classification.
Wow.
So that's a big win for us. That's a very good team there. Bo Williams sounds very familiar to Gage Williams. They are twins, another senior left-handed pitcher. He started for us through 4 2/3 innings, gave up just 1 run, 1 earned run, 2 runs, 1 earned run. Again, he threw 3 1/3 innings total last year. So both of the Williams brothers threw more innings this week than they did all of last year. And they really they grabbed the opportunity and did a great job for us. Gage Goss came in and released through an inning and a third. He came in with bases loaded, 2 outs in the 4th, and struck the guy out to get us out of the jam. And then Jackson Ross, who was going to be our Friday pitcher, who was also our number 1, he came in through his bullpen, basically had him throw an inning to just get a few pitches in and try and hold them scoreless in the top of the 7th. It was a 2-2 tie. He was able to do that. Bottom of the 7th, Mason Lehman, our senior shortstop, a leader, led off with a base hit up the middle, stole second base. Carter Campbell put down a bunt single, and then Connor McCann used a squeeze bunt to score Mason Lehman and win the game 3-2 in walk-off fashion on a squeeze bunt. So kids were pretty excited about that, running around, jumping up and down and stuff. So that was a nice win for us. Then we had to get back to work on Friday night. We played Holmes County. We ended up beating them 14-0.
Wow.
Which was a little surprising, And we got, again, high school baseball, sometimes the final scores aren't really indicative of the games. They threw a solid first pitcher, but once we got a couple runs on the board, sometimes you go to the bullpen, especially early in the year, the score gets a little bit more out of hand, and that's what happened for us. So that was nice for us to pull away with that one. Jackson Ross threw 3 2/3 as a starter, struck out 10. We pulled him out because of his pitch count, and he had just thrown a little bit the night before. Mason Lehman offensively led us again. He was 3 for 5 with a triple. Ty Foster was 2 for 3 with 3 RBIs. So that was our 3-0 week. As far as players playing well, other than the ones I've already mentioned, some of these I've already mentioned. Mason Lehman's batting .500 for us in the leadoff spot and getting on base quite a bit, running around the bases, stealing some bases for us, doing a great job. Jackson Ross offensively hitting .667 right now. He another one. He has 4 hits this year, and he had less than 4 hits all year last year. Didn't get very many at bats. So, and then Ty Foster was a JV player for us last year. He's hitting .571 right now after just 1 week of play. So we've had, I think I talked about it last week, we had some guys that need to step up that are getting opportunities that hadn't had in the past because of some of the seniors that we graduated. And in week 1, they came through pretty big. And Gage Goss, I forgot to mention, Gage Goss came in relief against Holmes County, and again with the bases loaded and 2 outs because his head coach just loves putting him in pressure spots, I guess. He struck the guy out when it was I think it was 4-0, 5-0 game, and that was a huge at bat for us. He was able to strike the guy out, get us out of that inning, and then we were able to tack on some runs late. So it was a good week for us to get 3 wins against that level of competition with a bunch of untested guys was certainly a huge positive for us, and we're feeling good about ourselves. But baseball's humbling. We got South Walton and Bozeman this week. We have South Walton tomorrow night at home, and then at Bozeman on Friday. So baseball has a way of bringing you back down to earth sometimes, and those 2 teams are certainly capable of that. Just great competition.
What year are the Williams boys?
They're seniors.
I can remember it seems like they're little kids still. I remember when they were little bitty things. They live over. I love Doug. Their dad, Doug's a great athlete too. And the mother, great people. I love them. So I know they're excited about those kids. Let me ask you this: South Walton Everybody knows how good they are. That's a big rival game. The crowd, I'll never forget the crowd when y'all played. I think it was 2 years ago over there in Publix Park.
2 years ago. Yeah.
2 years. That's the biggest baseball crowd I'd ever seen. So that's a big game. And then when you got Bozeman, you got one of your former assistants coaching over there. That's got to be a big game for everybody. The kids understand how big these two games are?
Oh, they know. They've been around or they've seen us play. Even if they're on JV, they know these games are big games. They know the quality of the opponents that we're playing. And as coaches, we try and sort of keep them a little down to earth and let them realize it's very early in the season. We're just trying to see where we match up. And we like playing really good teams because they expose our weaknesses and show us what we need to work on to get better throughout the year. And, as coaches, we take it as a sort of step along the way. And I know as a 16, 17, 18-year-old boy, sometimes you don't see the big picture as much as an old man like myself. But it's exciting. Like, we all get up for it. I mean, it's a great challenge. South Walton, I think they're, number 6 in the nation, according to some polls.
Yeah.
They got 4 or 5 Power 4 Division I arms on the mound. Just, talent everywhere you look. And so just to be able to see how you rate against one of the best teams in the country is quite an honor and quite a challenge. And we'll see how we react. One of the Williams, Gage Williams, will start tomorrow night and try and keep them out balanced, keep us in the game. And if we can hang close with people, we've found ways to win games throughout the years somehow, and hopefully we can continue that with this new group of players we got.
How deep are you in the pitching? How many guys can you really depend on?
Oh, that's a great question. Most of them are untested. We're trying to figure out who we can count on. But right now we have 4 that we're real solid with. We have a couple that are not throwing right now that are coming back from a little soreness and injury potentially. So we're not really at full strength right now, pitching-wise. That we will be hopefully in a couple weeks, 2-3 weeks. We'll be a lot more full strength and have maybe more 6 or 7 that we think we can run out there and give us a chance. But we're like I said, we're experimenting every night, and so far the kids have really answered the bell, and they'll let us know how many reliable guys we have, because we'll throw them out there and throw them into the fire and see what happens.
I know you don't want to look ahead, but we got to ask you because we won't talk to you before the game. Bozeman, how good are they this year?
Oh, Bozeman's excellent. They are, most people would probably say they're the best team in the county right now. And I'm not trying to shorten themselves or Mosley or any of the other teams, but they're very good, and they get the Flitcroft kid on the mound when he comes back healthy, ready to play fully because he just bounced back from basketball. They're excellent on the mound. They swing the bats really well, play the game very well. They got a good coach over there. He's coach over here. We know he does a great job. And so, Bozeman, I think, is the team to beat in the county this year. And you're going to have to convince me otherwise. And I don't think that'll happen. We'll see Friday night. That's a real good team. We're going to have to play our best and try and hang with them again and see if we can sneak it out in the end.
All right, one more time. South Walton, Tuesday, 6:30. And then where's the Bozeman game going to be played?
That's at Bozeman, also 6:30, but on Friday.
On Friday. So we got Tuesday and Friday. Well, Coach, I certainly appreciate you coming on this morning. No, there's not school, and I appreciate you guys getting up there. I know how busy you are. But we'll talk to you next Monday, okay?
All right, sounds good.
Thank you, sir. Coach Jones, Arnold High School baseball, they're doing really well. Those Williams kids, man, Glenn, I swear, it seems like the other day they were just little bitty things riding around the golf cart. Too young to be riding a golf cart. I turned them in, turned Doug and them in, but no, I'm just kidding.
Hey, I believe you.
And now they're seniors. I can't believe they're seniors. That's crazy.
I meant to ask him if he's got more left-handers or right-handers on his staff.
Yeah, I don't know. I lost my train of thought when the music played during the show. Yeah. What was that about?
Who knows?
Do you know what's going on back there?
No.
He's just waking us up.
Do y'all see Wildcat anywhere? Is he? Oh, I didn't see you.
Enough to take this abuse from you.
All right. Let's talk about some great people we have. Dr. Ward, list him every Wednesday, 7:30 right here on ESPN Northwest Florida. If it doesn't look right, feel right, go see Dr. Ward. Don't put it off. 5 minutes can save your lives. He's got office throughout the panhandle of Florida. The guy's incredible. Every Wednesday, 7:30 right here on ESPN Northwest Florida. Pepper's Restaurant. We love it. We were there. We had a wonderful time, and so should you. Today, if you're military, go have a great lunch there, 10% off. Go have dinner there, 10% off. Buy one, get one free. We're talking about house margaritas, which are outstanding, by the way. Draft beer. Where are they located? Well, we've got one in town. We all know about the legendary place over there on Highway 77, right across from the mall. Now, the old mall. Now we finally got one on Panama City Beach. Pepper's Mexican Grill, Panama City Parkway. Go check it out. You'll absolutely love it. I got to take Glenn over there.
Please.
And let him
pay. So you get the free one.
Yes. We'll be right back. 104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida. Patrick, I had it. Where am I? We'll ask him when we get back.
ESPN Northwest Florida is your spot for college basketball.
And it goes in at the buzzer. Got it.
Listen to select games from the LSU Tigers, Florida Gators, the Auburn Tigers, and the biggest games around the country play here.
Three-pointer. Punch it in. Oh, you saw that coming, Ram.
The most live college basketball on the Panhandle.
The game is over.
104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida and the ESPN Northwest Florida app.
PCB Hobby, the beach's premier hobby store for sports cards, comics, coins, and trading card games. PCB Hobby carries the largest selection of boxes and packs from the latest releases of brands like Topps, Panini, Leaf, and more. Looking for a specific player or team? PCB Hobby has a wide assortment of raw and graded cards. They carry parallel rookie, game used, and autographed cards in both modern and vintage. Have a collection you want to sell? We buy, sell, and trade. PCB Hobby on Back Beach Road, just east of Florida Linen. Call 850-320-8388.
When it comes to building smart and roofing right, TK Vandy's is the name you can trust. They're your go-to for general contracting, design, build solutions, and top quality roofing. From concept to completion, they deliver excellence on time and on budget. Whether it's a custom build or a complex renovation, they've got you covered, literally. Call TK Vandy today and build something better together. TK Vandy, built with purpose, roofed with pride.
Looking for the most romantic night out in Panama City? Ferrucci Ristorante is your destination for authentic Italian cuisine and unforgettable moments. The candlelight, the wine, the homemade pasta. It's like a little slice of Italy. From handcrafted sauces to centuries-old recipes, Ferrucci brings true Italian flavor to every plate. It's where love stories begin and anniversaries are celebrated. To reserve your table, call 850-913-9131. Ferrucci Ristorante, Panama City's most romantic escape.
Hey, sports fans. This is Orlando Magic's power forward, Jonathan Isaac. And you're listening to Coach James Hale Morning Show, live from J. Michael Studio on 104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida.
Florida State, Florida State, Florida State. Woo! FSU update. Brought to you by Newbies, 4 wonderful locations. Newbie 2 on the Curve. Go watch all the sporting games. Then head on to the mothership and have the best time you've ever had. There'll be the best entertainment every single night because that's what Miss Charlotte wants, and she gets what she wants. Love John and Charlotte, always giving back to the community. And Doug and Shannon, we love you. They did such a wonderful job raising those twins, those Wynn boys. Doug really is a great athlete, and Shannon, you ought to see her. She works out all the time. Her birthday was the same birthday as you, Glenn. I told her.
All right.
I told her, I said, you know, it was Glenn Manley's birthday, so happy birthday, Shannon. Late birthday.
She said, who is that?
She knew they listen. They know who you are. Believe me, they knew you are. So anyway, Doug, Shannon, great job with your boys. They're doing great. Arnold. Glenn, what do you have for us today on FSU? Give us something positive, something good.
We did. Well, FSU went down to the Clearwater Shriners tournament. There's 15 of the top teams in the United States are invited. They went down there and they went 2-2, in which that makes them 8-2 for the season. They're still number 6, but the polls will come in today sometime. They started out by playing the number 1 team, Texas Tech, and they lost 3-2, and they had to tie and run on first, and the girl hit one all the way to the fence, and the girl from Texas Tech made a dive and catch into the fence, and the girl had already rounded second, so when she had to go all the way back, touch second to go to first, they doubled them off, and that was the end of the ball game. So, and then they played FAU and won 9. On the next day, they played 9-5 on FAU, and then they played number 7 UCLA and beat them 11-7. And then yesterday they played Tennessee and they lost 9-1. It started out really bad. Tennessee's got 4 left-handed batters in a row, and they just slap hit. So they hit 2 or 3 that just barely cleared the infield, and a couple of them scooted through and some little holes in the infield. But the funny thing was, and just told you how much nobody's paying attention, it was 2-1. And on a batter from Tennessee, and the girl threw one and it missed the corner, and it was 3-1. She threw her bat down and ran to first. Nobody called it. She did. So she runs to first, and they just bring up the next batter. 3 umpires, the 3 blind mice, they couldn't figure it out. And then nobody keeping, stats. You usually have somebody keeping the pitch count and all that, and nobody said anything. So I was like, that's amazing. So they will host, tomorrow night, they will host the University of Louisiana at 6 p.m. at Joanne Graff Field. So get out there and watch them. Baseball team went 2-0 against James Madison. They won on Friday, 5-1. They won Saturday, 16-5, and they didn't play Sunday because of the bad weather, rain out. So they're 2-0 on the year, and they were ranked number 16. Don't know if they'll move one way or the other. They will host Jacksonville University or University of Jacksonville on Tuesday at 6 p.m. And men's basketball, believe it or not, they went up there Saturday and they beat Virginia Tech 96-69, and so that makes them a whopping 12-13 overall and 5-7 in the ACC. And Tuesday they will host Boston College, another ACC event. And that will be Tuesday, and it'll be on the ACC network. Starts at 6 o'clock Eastern. And in women's basketball, they are 9-16 overall, 4-10 in the ACC, and they will host California Thursday at 5 p.m. So those are things that are going on, and football is still kind of getting in line for recruiting. They're still shuffling around. We'll see what's going to happen with who's calling the plays, and the lacrosse team went all the way out to California. They lost to California first, lost 10-9, and then they played UC Davis, University of California at Davis, and they won that game. So they're 3-1 on the year, the first year for lacrosse. And so those are things that are going on. So
that blows my mind. Lacrosse, you don't make any money playing that game. You don't. Why would they that's not an ACC game. Why would they travel all the way to California?
California is an ACC game.
Look, who they play?
They play California on Friday.
I thought they played somebody else.
They play UC Davis on Sunday.
So they're just playing somebody else out there?
Yeah, because they're out there.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, so.
All right, that makes sense. Thank you for correcting me. Go ahead.
No, that's all I have right now.
You got anything local?
I do. But where do I start? I got a whole bunch of stuff. But we'll just start with some of the baseball scores that I had over the weekend. Of course, we already talked with Arnold. They won 3 ball games. Friday night, Bay High 21, Liberty County 17. I talked to Coach Hudson. They had three touchdowns, and they had 4 fumbles and 1 interception. But anyway, 21-17. They will host.
That's baseball.
Yeah,
unbelievable.
They will host North Bay Haven Tuesday night, and I believe that we had a young man who was a Bay High student who in December found out he had leukemia. He passed away this past week, so that would be Blake, and I forgot his last name. I'm sorry, but Blake's night. Wear orange for leukemia if you could, even though it's a Mosley color, but everybody should wear orange out there, so get out there, and that will start at 6:30, so get out there for that. And we talked to Bozeman. They won at Destin on on Thursday at 7-3, and then they lost to South Walton 3-1, and they will host Mariana tonight at 5:30. And Mosley beat Mariana 5-1, and so we'll see what goes on with them this past week. And then North Bay Haven was beaten by Baker 5-4, and so we'll see there. Holmes County tonight. So we'll see what goes on with that. And Rutherford got beat by Mariana 9-3 in baseball. And so we'll see. They will go to Bozeman on Tuesday. And Port St. Joe 7, Crawford County, Georgia 5. And they will host Gadsden Tuesday at 5. And we won 19, Gadsden County 0. And they will play at Ponce de Leon on Tuesday at 6 p.m. If you got a chance to see, I went to watch the boys' semis, and it was Washington 3, Gulf Breeze 0. That's 3 times that they've beaten Gulf Breeze this year, counting in the playoffs. And Beachside beat Choctaw 4-1 in 5A, and Washington has to go to Beachside, even though Washington, actually they entered the region as number 8 team, and they're going to play in the regional finals. Fort Walton Beach 4, Vanguard 1. This is 4A. And Wakulla, thank goodness, 3, Bishop Kenny 2. So Wakulla's at Fort Walton Beach Tuesday at 6 o'clock for the regional finals. Catholic 1, North Bay Haven 0. South Walton was defeated. They tied 2-2, but Santa Fe won in the shootout. And so Santa Fe goes all the way over to, goes over to Catholic. So we'll see what goes on with that. And then Rocky Bayou, one of the 1A still in it. So they won in shootout 1-0 over Christian, University Christian. So Rocky Bayou will host the Final Four. They will go there February the 20th.
Patrick, what's going on at Turf Pro Pest Control?
Well, spring has come. We still got a little bit of coldness. We do fertilization, weed control, and turf insect control, and also your household bug control. Don't go out and try and do it yourself. Don't waste your time going to the box store, trying to figure out what type of fertilizer to buy, what type of weed control to buy, or insect stuff, and then go out there and try and do it yourself. A lot of times your wife will still gripe and complain about it. Get your weekends back. Call us at 850-890-5820. And we can come out there and take care of it for you.
I like that. Get your weekends back. I just remember something, Jared and Jamie, when they were little, we did something, and they started clapping. We want our weekends back. They got in trouble. We said, no, you get your weekends back. That's crazy. Anyway, hey, I was going to ask you, go get back to that bass fishing. Who wins? How do you know it just... Do they have first place, second, third place? Are they teams? Is it individual sports or teams?
Depends on the tournament. So I'll talk about the Mosley Bass Fishing. That's where Tristan's going to be at next year. They had a tournament this weekend. In the high school bass fishing, you have a team. You have 2 high school kids, and then you get a boat captain. The boat captain is not allowed to fish. He just drives. The 2 high school kids run the trolling motor, choose their lures, catch their fish. They're responsible for everything but driving the boat.
Were you the driver?
Well, and the one me and my son fished this weekend, me and him were fishing as a team.
Okay.
Of course, I wasn't much of a teammate because I didn't help.
Yeah.
I just drove the boat. He did everything basically because I couldn't.
You need lures and hooks. And
yeah, you got to have hooks.
Can't leave them at home. It helps when you bring them.
Yes. But what you do is in most of the tournaments, you're allowed to bring 5 fish to the weigh-in scales, and it's your biggest 5 fish. So whether you're fishing as a team or an individual, that's what you weigh, and then the biggest weight wins the tournament and goes on down the way. And these kids are becoming really good. To give you an idea, the Mosley kids that won it, Mason and Mason Daniels and Carter Myers, they had 18.44 pounds for 5 fish. The tournament me and my son fished in, the guys that won it are older than me and you. So they've been fishing that lake since they were those kids' ages. They had 31 pounds.
All right, I want to go back because you might have said, maybe I didn't understand. Is it the number of fish or...
You get a total of 5.
Total of 5.
That's the most you can bring in.
The combined weight, you win.
Correct.
Are they in live wells?
Yes.
Is that what you do? Okay.
And if a fish dies, there's a penalty. So you got to bring them alive to the
release these fish afterwards? Or
yes.
No? Okay, good.
Yeah,
they're immediately released.
Don't be cooking Nemo, that's all I can tell you.
You put them in a bag that holds water. You bring them up to the scale. They'll weigh your big fish and then weigh your rest of the fish all together. You get a pitcher, put them back in the bag with water, take them back out, and release them in the water alive.
There you go.
Coach, I got one quick announcement.
Now, here's the crazy thing about it. I'll have to look at it again. In college right now, there is at least 686 schools that give full ride scholarships for bass fishing. There is a tournament. Yes.
Full ride scholarships or just partial?
No, full rides. And a lot of these schools provide the boat and all the electronics and everything. And when we're talking about bass boats now, I'm fixing to drop a number on you that is going to make you go, what? A lot of these bass boats cost over $100,000. They'll have $25,000, $30,000 in electronics that these kids use. Some bass boats are up in $150,000, more than your first house or my first house. This weekend at Lake Seminole, there's a college fishing tournament. There will be over 200 boats. So that's 400 college kids fishing.
Good Lord.
For this weekend. And they'll get a little bit of prize money and stuff like that. Now, I say that. They had a junior tournament 2 weeks ago. That's kids that are under 9th grade. There was over 200 boats. A high school tournament in Palatka last month had 238 boats.
Wow.
So it's not a small sport anymore. I mean, it's...
See, I lived down Lake Wells, down Central Florida. Bass fishing was so big down there. I knew, even back then, those bass boats were expensive, but nothing like you're talking about now.
Oh, no.
Of course, that was back in the 80s.
There was a tournament, which is your highest level, the Bassmaster Elite Series, was on Lake Martin this past weekend.
In Alabama?
In Alabama. Yeah. And the one that won it has been at a college 1 year. Wow. Dominated all those old pros and won it was either $100,000 or $110,000 for first place chip.
So, wow. Quick,
I think you could have a long career in this.
You can. I don't unless you.
We have a local pro here from Panama City, and Drew Benton.
Yeah.
We'll try and reach out one day to get him on the show so he can talk a little bit about it. He travels the entire country doing this.
Yeah, but he could get caster's elbows, all I know. So, anyway, listen, the kid's name at Bay High School is Blake Vaughn. His mother teaches math there at Bay High School. Also, give a shout out to Elena Rhodes from Bay High School. She won the Olympic weightlifting championship this past weekend, and so congratulations to her. And she was like in the 101, 110 pound cat. When I saw a picture of her, I was like, man, oh man, she can lift almost over her weight. So congratulations to her. So.
All right, let's talk about some of these great people. I love this man. He's talking about Bay High School. They should name him something after him over there. Jason Kowaleski, and especially his mother. She was a legendary. She should be in the Hall of Fame if she's not.
Tennis court.
Max Fit Sports Nutrition, Jason Kowaleski, every Tuesday and Friday right here in ESPN Northwest Florida. They got two great locations, 23rd Street and, of course, Pier Park. You worried about getting sick? You just want to get healthy. You want to get bigger, stronger. He can do it all. They got everything you can think of. They got machines that measure your body fat down there. They got everything. The guy's incredible. That is local Jason Kowaleski, Max Fit Sports Nutrition. Can't wait to see him tomorrow. Also, don't forget about Steve's Bike Shop. Steve, we need you to come in. We need to get Steve in here on Thursday. That guy's incredible. The swim coach at Mosley does a great job. They've been in business now. Steve's Bike Shop's been in business since 1976. If you're looking for a bike, get a good bike. Don't get something that's going to, you buy it, you go outside and ride the first time, you got flat tires. Go to Steve's Bike Shop. If you made a mistake and bought a bike, one of those bikes, take it to Steve's. He'll fix it up for you. Electrical bikes, yes, he's got new and used, large selection, right there on 23rd, right across the street from Sam's. That is Steve's Bike Shop. We'll be right back. 104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida. Where's Matthew? Matt, where are you?
Take ESPN Northwest Florida with you everywhere you go.
Anytime, anyplace, anywhere.
The sports talk and live play-by-play doesn't have to end when you get out of the car. The ESPN Northwest Florida app streams your favorite sports talk hosts and the biggest games in ultra-high fidelity.
This is of utmost importance in travel.
Take the sports talk monster with you anywhere you go. Available for Android and iPhone.
Use it anywhere or any place.
Good morning. This is Joanna with your weather forecast from ESPN Northwest Florida on this Monday. Mostly sunny this afternoon and evening with a wind out of the north-northeast at 6 miles per hour and a high of 68. Tonight, look for clear skies with a temperature near 54. Tomorrow, high around 67 and mostly sunshine. Wednesday, very warm with a high of 70 and very light showers. This weather forecast is sponsored by Mid-South Lumber, the best little lumber yard in Panama City. Thank you for keeping that dial on ESPN Northwest Florida. Rely on it.
Coin and Bullion Reserves is now Coin and Bullion Reserves Fine Jewelry, a new name that reflects what we do best, fine jewelry and diamonds. Same trusted service for over 50 years. Coin and Bullion Reserves Fine Jewelry at 15th Street and East Avenue. Coin and Bullion Reserves is now Coin and Bullion Reserves Fine Jewelry, a new name that reflects what we do best, fine jewelry and diamonds. Same trusted service for over 50 years. Coin and Bullion Reserves Fine Jewelry at 15th Street and East Avenue.
Are you ready for another historic season at the bank? It's time to lock in your seats for 2026 by placing your deposit now. Next season will be played at Everbank Stadium, but seating capacity is limited due to in-bowl renovations, and spots are going fast. Don't miss out on your chance to see the season's biggest matchups and highlight real moments by placing your deposit at Jaguars.com/tickets or by calling 904-633-2000. Go Jags!
Want to know the inside scoop on your favorite teams? From the gridiron to the hardwood to the diamond. For comprehensive sports coverage, it's ESPN Northwest Florida. Now back to the Coach James Hale Show inside the J. Michaels studio.
And welcome back, 104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida. I hope you have a wonderful day today. President's Day, kids are out. Layton's at my house. I gotta go get her and take her to lunch. Maybe Laura will go with me. Glenn, you're not going. All right, let's talk about the Florida Gators. Coop Moss is living his dream. I saw a picture of Steve. Maybe it's Steve. I think Steve shared it. Little picture of him when he was little, and then a picture of his Florida Gator uniform on. His dream came true. He's playing for the Florida Gators in the SEC. Incredible. Incredible. Two of our players here. We have two from Arnold High School playing. But let's get into Florida's baseball. The first game of the season, you're pumped up, ready to go. And then you lose. And now it's who you lose to. They lost to University of Alabama, Birmingham. They lost 9-7 on Friday. That was February 13th. Game 2 on Saturday, the first one, February, Florida Gators 6, UAB 1. That was Saturday. Then they turn around and play again, the third game of the series. Florida 11, UAB 0. So they got it turned around. They won the series. They're 2-1 in baseball. Who does Florida play next? They play Stetson. I think that game's in play. I don't know if it's where it's at. I apologize. I think it's in Gainesville. And then they play them Tuesday and Wednesday. So the baseball team got it going. They won the first series. They got to keep rolling, and I hope they do. I like Florida baseball. I like the University of Florida in general, and I'm glad we got some boys playing baseball there. I got to get Steve in here Friday week to talk about what all's going on with Coop and everything's going on down there. All right, Florida. Where'd you go? Florida basketball. This is the main reason I brought it up, and he's not even here. Florida basketball, Florida 92, Kentucky 83. 92-83.
They're going to be getting rid of the Kentucky coach soon.
Well, I'm going to tell you what, Florida, I still think Florida's got an outstanding team. By the end of the year, I think they'll be really, really good. They're defending national champs. I think they're good. They're good. Yes. They're really good. And then while there, people were like, what's going on? I watched them play. It's just a matter of time.
It's almost interesting. The last year, the SEC, everybody was talking about it's probably the best collective basketball ever in college basketball. This year, they're not talking like that, but all the teams are relatively good. I mean, you got games where even a sub-500 in the league play, Auburn beat Florida one game, and then they turn around and Florida beats a great team.
Yep.
It's just interesting how we're looking at it now and going, oh, well, they're not as good as they used to be in the last couple of years, but yet they're still...
The thing about Florida is when their backcourt improves or catches up more than it has been, they will peak at the right time, I think. If you just fight enough to get into the big picture, I think you'll be good enough. And then it just depends on what region you're put in or whether you're 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5. So that makes a lot of difference too. So Anyway, that's the
Well, Wildcat, I just got through talking about your Kentucky Wildcats getting embarrassed by the Florida Gators. What's going on, man? What y'all going to ever be good at anything? Are y'all going to be good at anything?
I don't know what happened to them. I think they were just having a bad day.
Do they people? No, seriously. You know how tough it is. You got to win at Kentucky basketball. He's only been there a short period of time, but do they still like him, right?
Yeah, it's just that adjustment period, getting used to how when the coach is screaming out a play, the tone of their voice, the canter of their voice, they get used to something from one coach and it doesn't really relate with the new coach. I don't know how to explain it any better than that, but I noticed there was a lot of miscommunication going on between coaches and players as far as what to do and when to do it. Yeah. And it screwed them up. Once you get that timing off, it's game over.
Our age, we're used to Kentucky being so dominant in basketball. Look how things have changed. So,
it's painful.
Growing up, Alabama football, Kentucky basketball, you can count on it. And those days, I think, are gone. The NIL, of course, you guys got plenty of money, I think, for basketball.
It doesn't seem like as much as we used to. I mean, I'm sure, if you take, what the dollar is worth and everything, it just doesn't seem like it. It seems like they've put more money into football than they have recently, which takes away from the basketball team. And
you would think that'd be just opposite of Kentucky. Yeah. Look at Florida, though. I mean, Florida was not nothing. They've won national championships in all three of the major sports, basketball, football, and baseball.
They took advantage of the situation.
Yeah, and Arkansas, we'll talk about Arkansas here about 8:15. Arkansas, I watched them. They look good. They got some good players.
Kentucky beat Arkansas, last week, 2 weeks ago?
The interesting thing about basketball that I think college football is driving towards is the regular season means something, but not everything.
Who's hot at the end?
It's just about getting in the tournament.
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, you look at Florida, they're ranked 14th in the country, number 1 in the SEC. Kentucky is the 6th ranked team in the SEC as far as record, but they're the 25th team ranked in the country. There's only 4 SEC teams ranked in the top 25.
Arkansas has got to be there.
Arkansas is 21. And Vanderbilt.
Alabama?
No, Alabama's not ranked.
Wow. Vandy's up there, right?
Vandy's up there at 19. So, I mean, when you look at
Vandy's good.
And what I was saying just a minute ago, you look for last year on this date, number 1 and number 2 was SEC. It was Auburn and Alabama playing in Tuscaloosa, each other. Yeah. So, the difference is of a year, but I don't think there's a lot of difference on the court. I just think the teams have gotten better.
Yeah. I miss those days.
They're cannibalizing each other right now. So, that's what's
Big Ten's pretty strong. SEC preseason baseball power rankings. And, of course, this was before the season started. Saturday South did it. Missouri, supposedly the worst team in the SEC. South Carolina, they've always been good. The SEC is just so strong. Oklahoma's 14th. Texas A&M 13th. 12 is Ole Miss, 11 Alabama, 10 is Kentucky, 9 is Georgia. The Florida Gators 8th in the SEC. That's crazy. Vandy 7th. That's national championship teams we're talking about. They've won them. Tennessee 6. Auburn's really good this year. They're number 5. Mississippi State's 4. Arkansas's 3. Texas 1. LSU and is number 1. That's all day. Saturdays Down South preseason power rankings, and that obviously will change. You're talking about beating each other up, Glenn, not just in football, basketball, but probably more so than baseball than any of them. And why home games so much? It seems like everybody wins the home games and maybe not win and basketball, I think, really stands out, and baseball too. Not so much football. I just think football, you better.
Yeah, but
as you go to Auburn,
if you're playing like baseball and basketball, it's nice to be in your own bed and be around the same routine instead of being on the road.
Some of the visualness of
and plus you got the home crowd and things like that. So, but in basketball, I know in high school, if you got 2 or 3 dominant players, I mean, you don't have to have a big big team, so in college, it's a little more in college, but, the college, I think the 6th and 7th man are just as important as some of the stars.
And you got to be deep in college.
Sure.
In college, all college sports, you got to be deep.
No doubt. And every sport. Every sport. Yeah. All right, let's take a break. Let's talk about some of our great people. Let's start with you, Patrick. Best way to get over. You want that yard like a golf course. You got bugs in your house. You want gone for good. They're eating your yard up. They want any more. Go local. Then nobody gets more local than Patrick. Patrick, where are you located? How they get up with you? And what can you do for us?
Well, we're here in Panama City and the surrounding area. You can look us up on Facebook at Turf Pro PC. That's where you can find our local number and everything like that. Let the professionals take care of it. Take the guessing out of the way. Quit trying to go down to the box store and guess yourself away to a beautiful yard or a bug-free home. All you got to do is just pick up the phone, hit the easy button, call us. We can get out there, take care of it, and get your yard looking like a golf course, like Coach says.
They do incredible work, and you can't get more local. Beautiful kids, both of them, Mosley High School, I believe.
Just about.
And I do want to talk about this local. These people are legendary. I think his dad set a record here in Bay County. Head base football coach over there. Jinx seems like forever. 30-something years?
The athletic director.
Everything. Yep. Unbelievable. And his beautiful wife. Oh, my goodness. She was ran for superintendent. Wasn't she assistant superintendent? She was an incredible lady. And they've raised some great kids. No doubt about that. One son, for some reason, leaves here, but he goes to Orlando, and he said, the AD of the year out of all those schools down there is incredible. He's now in the great state of Georgia making big-time money. And then Kyle Vandegrift. Listen to him every Friday right here on ESPN Northwest Florida. They can build anything you want. Now, they like to do roofs, but they can do anything. They're not limited to anything. They can do it all. They're a general contractor. They can design it. They build it, commercial, residential, you name it, Kyle can do it. TK Vandy Roofing and General Contracting. And again, listen to Kyle every Friday right here on ESPN Northwest Florida. We'll be right back. Alabama Crimson Tide.
That's Kentucky. Go fight. Lose.
Go Gators.
I'm going to play this every segment.
That's okay. We love Kentucky.
ESPN Northwest Florida.
The Sports Blitz.
I think Arch Manning's in the wrong situation anyway. I don't think Texas is a good quarterback coach, but these kids are too small these days, these quarterbacks. They've got to get in the weight room and they've got to bulk up. It's not the steroid age anymore, I understand everything, but if we get another Payne in the SEC, it's over. He will eat your lunch all day long and make you pick up, pull your britches up, and tie them up yourself.
The Sports Blitz.
Live and local, weekdays, 4 to 6.
ESPN Northwest Florida.
Good morning. This is Joanna with your weather forecast from ESPN Northwest Florida on this Monday. Mostly sunny this afternoon and evening with a wind out of the north-northeast at 6 miles per hour and the high of 68. Tonight, look for clear skies with a temperature near 54. Tomorrow, high around 67 and mostly sunshine. Wednesday, very warm with a high of 70 and very light showers. This weather forecast is sponsored by Mid-South Lumber, the best little lumber yard in Panama City. Thank you for keeping that dial on ESPN Northwest Florida. Rely on it.
Find something you love with great deals this month at Panama City Toyota. Get 1.99% APR on a new Camry, rated best midsize car by Kelley Blue Book. Plus, 90 days until you make your first payment. Get 2.49% APR on the Rocket Tacoma. Plus, 90 days until your first payment. And get 2.49% APR on the powerful Tundra. Plus, 90 days until your first payment. Come check out our showroom or browse online at Panama City Toyota.
Offer expires March 2nd. For details, visit PanamaCityToyota.com.
WGSX Lynn Haven, WVLQ Port St. Joe. Powered by Panama City Toyota, ESPN Northwest Florida.
Your goals matter, and at Anytime Fitness Panama City, they're ready to help you crush them. With expert coaching, personal training, and virtual workouts through the Anytime Fitness app, you'll have all the support you need inside the club and beyond. Limited time only. Join today for just $1 down and start your fitness journey now. Don't wait. Visit 107 West 23rd Street, Suite W8, or call 850-818-8184. Anytime Fitness. Let's make healthy happen.
Do you know who I am?
If he was the last person on Earth,
I'm kind of a big deal.
mankind would still have a chance.
We may have to repopulate the Earth.
Now back to the Coach James Hale Show.
I'm very important.
Live from the J. Michael Studio on 104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida.
Alabama updates brought by Stevenson Air Conditioning. Nobody's more local than Stevenson Air Conditioning. They're there for you anytime, day or night. Don't make a mistake. Don't go national. Go local. That's Stevenson Air Conditioning. Jason graduated from Mosley High School. I'll tell you what, they do such wonderful work. What I love about Jason and his crew down there, the most honest people out there. They don't try to take every penny out of your pocket. They're there anytime, and they charge you. They don't compare prices to anybody else. I guarantee you'll be shocked.
If you can afford them, or if you're spending money, they must be reasonable.
Yeah, no doubt. You know I am. And I love them. They do great work, and I love it. They're local. Don't go national. Go local. Go Stevenson Air Conditioning. I see their truck in Bay Point, and I'm walking, and I'm glad all my friends listen, and they use Stevenson Air Conditioning. All right, we got a phone caller. I'm sure you want to talk about Alabama.
I want to do that.
Yeah. Alabama baseball Friday. Alabama 4, Washington State 8. I didn't like that. Saturday, things got a little bit better. Alabama bounced back and beat Washington State 8-1. In the second game, they did the exact same thing. They beat Washington State 8-1. Tuesday, they got 5 o'clock. Tuesday versus Sanford. And then on Wednesday, they play Alabama State. So that should be 2 more wins. That would get Bama to 4-1 to start the season off. It's time for Bama's baseball program to get to the top. They spent a lot of money in the stadium, and they expect to be good in every sport up there. So we've got to pick it up in baseball. And I think this is going to be a good year for us. Auburn's certainly got a great baseball team. Let's bring this caller on. He is a true Bama fan. He hates Tennessee. Let's bring him on right now. Mike. Good morning, sir.
Good morning. Happy President's Day to you. And I hope you have a great, let's see, there's a day named after you tomorrow, Fat Tuesday.
Glenn, you gonna let him talk to you that way? Golly, that was good, Mike.
Glenn is. Hey, I'm doing great. My mama's baby daddy was Glenn's football coach's bookie, but we're not gonna go there.
Uncle Vic.
Time ago. Yeah, Uncle Vic. BV. You know, you could write his name down in code. It looked like W.
That's right.
Right, $150, whatever. Anyway, I want to talk about the bad old days. I want to talk about the good times, brother, because we're going to let the good times roll tomorrow. I want to talk about how great sponsors you got and the Stevenson Air Conditioner. First off, I thank them for letting me on here. And I got some jokes for y'all. I always have good dad jokes after Sunday.
Keep it clean, Mike.
It's going to be clean. Okay, here's one for the host. How is Kendrick Perkins like Coach James Hale?
Kendrick Perkins, like Coach James Hale.
You know, Kendrick Perkins, he does basketball on ESPN.
They both should be retired.
Well, that's a good one. But my thing is, Kendrick Perkins has to talk every day about LeBron James's next zip code, and Coach Hale has to talk about Kalen DeBoer's next zip code. Anyway.
Good. There you go.
Yeah, okay, I got president's jokes for you. All right, George Washington. You remember what they said about him?
Yeah, the father of our country.
Said he had wooden teeth.
Those are good ones.
Chop down cherry tree.
Father of our country kind of plays into what I'm going to say. First in war, first in peace, first in the hearts of our countrymen, and then he married a widow. Go figure.
I thought you were going to say last in the American National League.
Yeah, that's what they always used to say about the Senators. That the Senators were so bad they had to move twice.
That's right.
They moved to Minnesota, and then the next Senators moved to Texas. And I don't know. I don't really want to talk about pro baseball. This is the last season for it for a while. Yeah, I'm keeping it moving. Okay, all right. Abraham Lincoln. True or false? He was a handball champion. They didn't call it that back then. I guess I gave away the answer. Of Illinois.
False. He was a wrestling champion.
He was both. I knew you'd know about Abraham Lincoln because, like you, he was smart enough to leave Kentucky.
You know what? You know what else he was really good at? Checkers. He was awesome at checkers. Yes.
He beat you.
My great-granddaddy beat.
His arms are long enough. If he lost to you, he could reach out and slap you upside the head.
He sure could.
Anyway, all right. What about Teddy Roosevelt? I'm doing the Mount Rushmore.
What about him?
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Well, what would he say about Texas's chances of winning the national championship in football?
What now? Say it again.
Yeah.
What would Roosevelt say about Texas's chances of winning the national championship?
Slim to none.
I think he might say, Toro Casada, es mi Erdis.
Did you just cuss in Spanish?
That's right.
Oh, yeah, you can do that now, since the Super Bowl.
That's right.
You used to call me Conejo Bueno. That's good funny, okay? I'll let y'all go, man. Go Balls, go Bama.
Go Balls, go Bama. All right.
He left out the Blue Raiders. I can't believe it.
Yeah. All right, I want to get back to Alabama, a real update. Alabama basketball is on a roll, man. They've won 4 games in a row. Get hot at the right time of the year.
So they're 4-22.
They are 89. They beat South Carolina 89-75 on Saturday. They had beaten Texas A&M 100-97. They beat Auburn 96-92. They beat Ole Miss 93, I believe, to 74. They look hot, man. They're doing it. They're getting it done. They just beat South Carolina again, 89-75. Stay healthy. Now, we wondered what was going to happen when the kid couldn't play anymore.
You said South Carolina, Ole Miss, and what was the other team?
They beat Texas A&M, Auburn, Ole Miss, and South Carolina. When they lost
4 games against.
When they lost, though, that player, I forgot his name, what everybody's talking about. How was that going to affect them? Well, they hadn't affected them too bad. Yeah, and remember they were doing pretty good before he came on, and they lost some games.
No, they had him at the Auburn game. Yeah. I don't know about the Texas A&M game. I think they had him there also.
Yeah, I don't know. If I've been playing on the team, and all of a sudden you bring a guy in middle of the year, I don't know how to make me feel, especially if it's me sitting on the bench.
Well, to me, he could have fallen down the stairs or something. You want to make sure, yeah.
If he was ahead of me, I might have pushed him.
You don't have him, and so you have a little culture going on there, and everybody knows their rotation, everybody knows their role, and now you bring this guy in.
So here was my question: did they really just bring him in, or has he been there with the team practicing and doing stuff? And then finally, it got to the point where the injunction could be issued if they put him in the start lineup.
Probably so. I would think so.
Yeah, but
it still doesn't matter.
It's still messing up. It's still messing up.
I agree with that.
Now, here's what Bama's got next on the horizon. Bama will play Arkansas Wednesday. That's going to be a tough ball game. I don't know if it's in Tuscaloosa or in Arkansas, but I watched Arkansas and Auburn, and I'll talk about that in a little bit. But Arkansas got a good ball club. I do like their head basketball coach there. Saturday, Alabama will play LSU. That game's at 5 o'clock. The Arkansas game will be on at 6 o'clock. Alabama right now is 8-4 in the SEC, which is pretty good. Overall record, Glenn, there's 18-7, 9-3 at home, 5-2 on the road, and neutral sites are 4-2. I think Bama's got a shot to do something. I think they're going to get in and do well. I really do. He plays a tough schedule. I think that helps him at the end of the year. But we all talked about it. It's who's hot at the end of the year. These games, just like you said, if you get in, you're in. So what?
Yeah, everything's practiced till you get to the conference tournaments.
Yeah,
and then those things happen.
Well, you look at the SEC, and currently there's only 3 teams with a losing record in the SEC in basketball. Mm-hmm. So it goes back to what I was saying a little earlier. Last year they were so dominant at the top and down, but now it's a little more evened out. Yes, Florida's dominating the conference, if you want to say that. Florida and Arkansas. Vanderbilt's right there with them, but there's not a big drop when you go to the fourth. I mean, Tennessee's 18-7, Alabama's 18-7, Kentucky 17-8, Missouri 17-8, Texas A&M 17-8, then Texas is 16-9, Georgia is 17-8.
Wow. And didn't out of the Big Ten, only Michigan's lost only 1 game. Is that correct?
I think they're the new number 1 right now, I believe.
Michigan.
So, but you know what, Mike, hope you're listening. But they talked about Vanderbilt having such a big point guard, 6'7" guy. That goes back to the Jan Van Bredekoff days when he played at Vanderbilt. He was 6'7".
Wow.
And, but I always go back to Clyde Lee and that bunch when they played Cassie Russell in.
All right. Alabama Update's been brought to you by Stevenson Air Conditioning. They are number 1 in what they do. Locals taking care of locals throughout the Panhandle of Florida, anytime, day or night. Call Jason. They'll have a crew out there. They'll solve all issues, and they're the most honest people out there. Believe me, go local, go Stevenson.
I thought Patrick was pretty honest.
Also, not really. Also, don't forget about, I'm pumped up about this, man. I'm glad Richard's back. Cox Pools, you're looking for a pool, do it now. Don't put, if you're even thinking about it, because I tell you what, they get booked up pretty quickly. Call, they'll come out and build you the best pool you can get. Summer will be right around the corner, and that tell you what, that's one of the most greatest things to have as a pool. Glenn, that 30 by 30 you have is awesome, man.
I know. I got to get the.
That's just for the dog.
I know. He takes up the whole pool.
But Richard Cox, I mean, he's legendary, man. They do great work over there. Everybody knows him. Every time you see a new apartment building being built, condos being built, homes, everybody goes with Cox Pools. You know why? They're the best. Cox Pools #1, not even close. Also, don't forget about Pepper's Mexican Grill. We finally got one on Panama City Beach Parkway. Go check it out today, all you military people. Go have lunch there today, 10% off your bill. Go have dinner tonight, 10% off your bill. Buy one, get one free. We're talking about house wine and draft beer. Go check it out. Pepper's Mexican Grill on Panama City Beach Parkway. We'll be right back. 104.3 ESP. Where's Matthew at? Where's Matt? I thought he was going to be here at 7:45. Anybody seen him?
I think he's in the coffee room. He's in the green room.
Is that him?
He's in the green room. Hey, don't forget.
Is his daughter here? Is that his granddaughter? I don't know. We'll be right back. 104.3 ESPN Northwest.
Don't forget, sometime this hour, we're going to give our prize package giveaway.
We will do it.
My wife told me I couldn't.
What are they going to win?
That's right. My wife told me I couldn't be there.
I thought she's coming at 7:45. That's okay. You're good. You're fine.
ESPN Northwest Florida presents the most college basketball.
Three-pointer. College basketball is back.
The Panhandle's destination for live play-by-play.
The SEC, ACC, and beyond.
Oh, you saw that coming,
The biggest games play right here.
ESPN Northwest Florida. Good morning. This is Joanna with your weather forecast from ESPN Northwest Florida on this Monday. Mostly sunny this afternoon and evening with a wind out of the north-northeast at 6 miles per hour and a high of 68. Tonight, look for clear skies with a temperature near 54. Tomorrow, high around 67 and mostly sunshine. Wednesday, very warm with a high of 70 and very light showers. This weather forecast is sponsored by Mid-South Lumber, the best little lumber yard in Panama City. Thank you for keeping that dial on ESPN Northwest Florida. Rely on it.
Golf is a game that should be fun, but to have the most fun, you need to play your best. That's where the experts at Golf Plus come in. Their friendly staff will guide you through the buying process, answer all your questions, and can help with any repairs you need along the way. Golf Plus is your custom fitting, club repair, and golf retail shop. Golf Plus staff is non-commissioned and will work with you to find the best product for your game, just like they've been doing since 1988. Golf Plus in Panama City Beach. Fitting, repair, retail. That's Golf Plus.
Los Rancheros has been doing it right for 20 years. Los Rancheros brings a top-shelf dining experience to you with the opening of their beautiful new building. Watch all college and pro games on Los Rancheros' 14 large-screen TVs with great drink specials daily from 2 to 5 and during all the games. Los Rancheros, the place for live sports and great food on 23rd Street between Jenks and Harrison.
He's a beacon of light to many and an inspiration to all.
These men need inspiration.
Now back to the Coach James Hale Show inside the J. Michaels studio.
They're motivated by Vicodin and road skank.
ESPN Northwest Florida.
Eagle! Hey! Martha, Kenny, James, Jenna. All you Auburn Tigers. I know you're disappointed right now. Pump that thing up. I like that. Turn it up. Bum, 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 bum.
And yell,
hey! I need to borrow your condo up there.
Okay.
I want to go up to a basketball game. All right, Auburn update. Before we get into Auburn, let's talk about Beef O'Brady's in Lynn Haven. You want a great meal today? Go see Pat Perno. The city commissioner over there does such a wonderful job for the city, but his restaurant is really special. They treat you like family. Remember the old show, Cheers? You walk in, they know your name. That's how it feels there. I don't know if he trains them that way or he just hires outstanding people. I think it's both. We went and had a great meal over there the other day. Foods, we had the salad. You got pick two. I had a salad and a Cuban sandwich. It was delicious. Everything there was really good. TVs everywhere. Great atmosphere. Here's the key word, Beef O'Brady's Lynn Haven. Love you, Pat. All right, Auburn baseball's doing well. Expect them to be really good this year. But before we do that, I want to bring our special guest today. Matt, did you have a good Valentine's?
I did.
What did y'all do?
Thank you.
What did y'all do?
We went to the beach and relaxed and watched the stars and the sunset, and that sounds beautiful, doesn't it?
It does.
I was freezing my you-know-what off.
What y'all did? That was Saturday, right?
That was Saturday, yeah. Covered in sand and just was happy to leave.
Now, did your beautiful wife get you anything?
She got me a bike helmet for my electric bike. Yeah.
There you go. I'm glad you brought that up. We'll talk about that in a minute. Did you get her anything?
A card.
That was a gift card in there or anything else?
No, but she knows I'm good if she needs something.
Let me ask you this. What does it mean?
Man, what else do you need?
What does it mean? Seriously, when they've been on their cell phone all the time, and it's Valentine's, and you get them teddy bear candy, and you get them a nice card, and in the card is a big time card to go buy or whatever you want, and you get nothing. That happened to me. Is it what?
It means, what do you give the man that has everything?
Is that what I'm asking Pat? Okay, I want Pat. You're always taking up for Pat.
That's Matt. That's Matt, and that's Pat.
Pat, whatever. Yeah, I'm asking both of you. Is she sending me a message? Is something being said?
Well, if you go home, your clothes in the yard, yeah.
Well, she still may be bitter from his Hall of Fame acceptance speech.
There you go. That's true.
I did forget her name. I did. I forgot her. Introduced everybody else for homeboy. No, we had a good time. We really did. And she cooked these. I don't know what they're called. Those muffins you made? Mm-hmm. They're like that, but they had something else on the sauce. But it was really good. She did a great job. Well, I'm glad you had a good, happy Thanksgiving, Valentine's. I don't know why I keep thinking about Thanksgiving.
Because he ate all that food she cooked.
That's right.
Whew. I did eat a lot of sweets now. I'm terrible. We're talking baseball right now. Let me get to Auburn. No, I want to go ahead to Matt, let's do it. Let's go back and talk your business.
Get locked in.
Let me get focused. It's a Monday. Talk about your business. And I talked to Jeremy Prisons, our preacher, and he comes on Thursdays. And I was asking I told him about what you did and everything. He said, you would not believe how it benefits people that are really suffering, people going through health issues. Talk about that.
Yeah, we have a lot of people who understand that marijuana has a stigma or has had a stigma. It's getting better, that, people just want to feel different, or, that's not completely the percentage of patients that I see. I see people who are suffering with cancers. The treatments for cancers are terrible sometimes in terms of side effects. You get intractable vomiting. You get where you can't eat. And these are things that are very outstanding to the people. And they tell me, I feel better when I have something like an edible or a gummy or something to eat to make me hungry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do they have some that will keep you focused?
Yeah, believe it or not, there are strains that make you more focused.
What he wants to know is, do they have anything so that you won't leave your fishing gear at home?
No. It's not about that. It's about focusing so you have everything, but then when you get out there, you can actually execute what you're trying to do.
Yes. You do not have to be proverbial high. You can be very functional. They have a lot of strains that are good for all kinds of medical conditions that have not responded, even besides cancer, to regular treatments. Plus, you're legal, and you don't have to worry about being pulled over by the police or something like that and being in trouble, which is a big thing these days. And why get in trouble if you don't have to?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We were talking, too, about people, if you've ever injured your back, you can't move. It's one of the most painful things. I've been through it, and thank goodness it's been a while since I've had it. Talk about that.
Yeah, it's been evaluated and is definitely good for pain. And the good thing about its abuse for pain is it doesn't cause the respiratory depression that opiates do. And a lot of my patients tell me, I'm going for surgery. I do not want to take opiates. I don't want to get addicted to them. And they will use the marijuana instead.
And where are you located? How are you guys doing this?
Thrive Alternative Medicine is on PCB Parkway, Suite D, right next to Cox Pools.
There you go.
And we will take care of new patients, patients that are transferring, and patients that are recertifying as well.
So, Matt, I know a lot of people are out there wondering about the process of getting a medical card and all of that. And some people have this idea that it's very difficult, or you have to have something major to be able to get the card. Can you tell them a little bit about that in some of the different ways you can get a card that you might not have a cancer or a major surgery? You might have something else going on.
Yeah, believe it or not, it's gotten a lot easier to get a card because they've laxed some of the rules on what are qualifying conditions. There are main qualifying conditions, and then there are conditions such as anxiety, which most people have, conditions like depression, conditions like you don't have to have full-blown post-traumatic stress disorder, but things that are on your mind, pain. You know, we get people with pain. We get people with cancer. We get people with epilepsy, people with GI stuff like irritable bowel. All these conditions can be treated with marijuana as well as other drugs. And we're not saying you can't take your other medicines, but a lot of people haven't gotten the relief they wanted from them.
What about people that have a problem falling to sleep?
Yeah, I tell you, as a personal user of edibles, it helps me sleep. And that's a big problem. I used to spend a lot of hard times at night trying to sleep, mind racing, thinking of things you got to do, and it is great for that.
Yeah. Okay, my question is, do you need a referral from your family physician, your regular physician, or is this something you can do without them? Of course, you're going to go back and tell them later on that, but do you need a referral? And do you need a referral in the insurance aspect of it?
No, you do not need a referral because all we are doing is making a recommendation. We're not actually writing a prescription as you do when you go to the doctor. We're making a recommendation, giving you access so that you can go into a dispensary and ask them too, what will benefit me? What terpenes in the marijuana plant will benefit me? And so that helps that process out.
What are terpenes?
Terpenes are the active chemicals in the marijuana plant that actually give us calming sensations, relief from pain, make us hungry, make us not have seizures if you have a seizure condition. Lots of different things in the terpenes. And it's not just about, quote unquote, getting high.
This is interesting because I just went through I'm 7 months from having cancer, liver cancer, and of course I have arthritis and things like that. So these are interesting ideas.
Thank you. Yeah. It should help with arthritis. It does help a lot of people move around more freely. And we already talked about the benefits for cancer.
Yeah, I don't want to embarrass anybody, but I think somebody that just talked to you, I think that this would probably be better than moonshine.
Leave my moonshine alone.
It probably helps me.
I'm just saying. I'm here for you. I'm here to help.
Well, maybe
you.
you can mix and match.
I don't think so.
All right, let's get into Auburn baseball. Auburn, they got a good ball club. First game was Friday. Auburn 2, Youngstown State 1. Saturday they played 2 games. Auburn, the same score, 2-1. And then the afternoon game, Auburn destroyed them 17-2. Auburn's 3-0. Auburn will play Cincinnati. Where's Cincinnati Chris at? Auburn play Cincinnati 6 o'clock on Tuesday. Then Friday, Auburn will play Kansas State. I think Auburn's got a really good coach. They've put so much money into the baseball program up there. The facilities are outstanding. They're going to have a good club. The problem is the SEC is so deep, so good. That's the reason Alabama's has such a hard time moving up the ranks. But Auburn's there. I think Auburn's going to have a really good year. Basketball, not so much. I don't have enough time to really jump into Auburn. Let's take a break. Matt, tell everybody again where you're located and the name of the business one more time.
Okay, the name of the business is Thrive Alternative Medicine, and we're in at 12216 PCB Parkway, Suite D, right next to Cox Pools. That's the big sign that you can see driving on 98. And we will take good care of you, I promise.
Well, hey, after you go by and see Matt, go see Richard. Richard does a great job. If you want to pull, now's the time to do it. Call, say, hey, look, we want this. They'll come out, you go visit them, they'll tell you exactly what you want, they'll tell you when they'll do it, and you'll have it done by summer.
They got hot spas?
They've got down there, they've got grills, they got everything you can think of down there. It's incredible. Wonderful. I love the people down there, too. Richard Cox, a legend here in Bay County, heck, in Panhandle, Florida. Cox Pools, #1, not even close. Beef Braids, Lynn Haven. Go check it out, Dave. Pat, we love you. Great food, great atmosphere, and also Dr. Ward. 1 in 5 develop skin cancer. It can be deadly. Listen to Dr. Ward every Wednesday, 7:30, right here on ESPN Northwest Florida. We'll be right back.
It's the PCB Hobby Takeover with Todd. Mondays at 5:20 on ESPN Northwest Florida.
That is a very high-end card and very rare.
Todd talks about coins, trading cards, collectibles, and the amazing stories behind them.
It was the first one that's ever come through my door.
Plus, we'll be taking your calls and questions at 850-215-6290. The PCB Hobby Takeover.
A platform for you to do your hobby.
Mondays at 5:20 on the Sports Talk Monster. ESPN Northwest Florida.
Plan the moment. Now plan the ring. At Coin & Bullion Reserve's Fine Jewelry, every engagement ring is hand-selected to shine for a lifetime. Coin & Bullion Reserve's Fine Jewelry, your diamond headquarters, 15th Street and East Avenue, Panama City. You've planned the moment. Now plan the ring. At Coin & Bullion Reserve's Fine Jewelry, every engagement ring is hand-selected to shine for a lifetime. Coin & Bullion Reserve's Fine Jewelry, your diamond headquarters, 15th Street and East Avenue, Panama City.
My son loves to fly kites, but my active psoriatic arthritis can sometimes hold me back. Now with Skyrizi to treat my skin and joints, I'm ready to go. Skyrizi, risankizumab Riza, a prescription-only 150 milligram injection for adults, helps with less joint pain, stiffness, swelling, and fatigue. For those who also have plaque psoriasis, 90% clearer skin is possible with just 4 doses a year after 2 starter doses.
Don't use if allergic to Skyrizi. Serious allergic reactions and an increased risk of infections or a lower ability to fight them may occur. Before treatment, your doctor should check for infection and tuberculosis. Tell your doctor if you have an infection or symptoms such as fever, sweats, chills, muscle aches, or cough, or if you plan to or recently received a vaccine.
With Skyrizi, there's nothing like clearer skin and better movement, and that means everything. Ask your doctor about Skyrizi today and visit Skyrizi.com or call 1-866-SKY-RIZZI to learn more.
I'd like to introduce.
Now back to the Coach James Hale Show.
Milk was a bad choice.
If I could just have your attention.
60% of the time, it works. Every time.
If anyone wants to switch jobs, let me know.
Live from the J. Michael Studio.
I have many leather-bound books.
104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida.
And welcome back. 104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida.
You know, it's terrible that he has to come here and cry to give something away.
No, it's not. No. But let's do it in honor of our 2 special guests.
That's right.
Okay.
There you go.
Matt. Let's do it for Matt. Let's do it for Patrick. If you would like to have a nice gift, well, it's outstanding. You're going to love it. Just give us a call, 215-6290. Yeah. 215-6290.
Here's what we got.
Here's what we got. I don't like you telling what they
$25 Lone Star Boil House gift certificate.
Why would you? It's crawfish time.
$25
surprise them?
Boot store. 30-day free fitness at any time fitness, and a 12-pack of Buffalo Rock. All that from the Coach James Hale Show, and all you have to do is be caller 10.
And the next time we give a giveaway, we're not going to tell them what they're going to get. That way it makes them wonder.
Okay, we got to tell them what.
We can play games. After you can.
Okay, caller 10.
You give us a call, 215-6290, and you'll get those great gifts that he's talking about. I want to get back to Auburn. Auburn lost to Arkansas in basketball at Arkansas. I watched the game. They didn't look very good. They got beat 88-75. Auburn will play Mississippi State, 8 o'clock on ESPN2. On that game we played Wednesday. Last time Auburn won a game was all the way back to January 28th, Texas. They've lost 4 games in a row. They lost to Tennessee on January 31st. They lost to Alabama February 7th. They lost to Vandy February 10th. And now they lost Saturday to Arkansas. Auburn has dropped to 5-7 in the SEC. They're only 14-11 overall. The shocking thing is when Auburn loses home ball games, they've lost 3 this year. They're 9-3 at home. They're 2-5 on the road. They're 3-3 neutral sites. And they've had problems with probably one of their best ball players. They set Hall down. How long, did Patrick say how long they've suspended
It's
him?
Indefinitely. And Pearl said yesterday that it'll be up to him as to how long it will be.
Yeah.
Now, they did set him at the Vanderbilt game with a little over 12 minutes to go in the game. They benched him, and he did not return. And that was after he got a technical foul.
Yes. I don't like that. Anyway. All right, I want to ask you.
He's been watching the pros too much.
I want to ask you guys a question. Where's it at? If I can find it, I'll ask you this question.
Alabama.
I want to know this. Matt, you can help me out because you've got a different view of these things. You kind of a northern, right? You're from up north.
Yes, I grew up in New York.
Sorry.
Don't hold it against
me. We got the
me.
Jets,
lived in Florida for 30 years.
30 years in Florida, though.
Yeah. And we got a winner? We already got it? Dang, that was quick. Make more people call.
They're still. I should have.
Quick call on. We got a winner. All right, who we got? Good morning.
Good morning.
Who is this?
My name's Drew.
Hey, buddy. Where you live, on the beach or in town?
In town.
Well, you got to tell us, what's your favorite college football team?
It's Michigan.
Oh, we got a Michigan girl in here. Matt's wife's a big Michigan girl. Unbelievable. How about your basketball team? Only one loss, I think.
Yes, they're playing tough.
Yeah. Well, make sure you listen every Tuesday. I'm sure you're going to love the Buckeye boys.
I do.
Anyway, well, are you glad you won that gift? Are you happy with what we gave you?
Yeah, that'll help my Valentine.
There you go.
There you go. Now, are you from here, or did you move down here?
I moved down here from Michigan.
Okay. When did you move down here?
3.5 years ago.
Yeah. Do you like it?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, you're not shoveling snow much.
That's right.
That's right. If you contacted Michigan Eddie, he could be the most Michigan person I've ever known.
He is.
I'd like
to. Yeah. All right, I want to know, your new football coach, Woodingham. I think they knocked a home run. It doesn't happen to you. It happens for you. They went through all that mess with Moore. He's gone. And I think that's going to be a good thing, good positive thing, because I know that guy can coach. Look what he did at Utah. Class act, first-class guy, can recruit, can coach. I think he's going to do great things at Michigan. What's your take on that?
Yeah, I think you got it right. It's a home run.
Yeah, I definitely do.
The Buckeyes scared now.
And they had some good young players last year, the freshman quarterback. They got money. They can go buy players. Because if you don't have money now, you can't get them with the NIL. Yeah. Now, you lost that great running back that went up there and played for a year, got hurt. We had him at Alabama. He went up there and did a great job for you guys when he was healthy. I think he left and he's gone to Georgia Tech, I believe. What are you hearing from Michigan football-wise? What are you hearing?
They're still loading up, just reloading.
Okay.
And running back, at least.
Okay. Well, listen, thank you so much for listening. We appreciate it, and thank you so much for calling in, and I hope you enjoy everything that Wildcat's given you.
All right, thank you.
Thank you, buddy. Appreciate it, sir. Thank you so much. I was going to ask you, and all of you give me what your opinion. Give me 3 or 4 names. It doesn't matter what sport, but I'm talking legends that have influenced our country, influenced the youth, any athlete. Give me 2 or 3 of your biggest, who you think they are, and I'll tell you what the survey says.
Did it influence football?
Anything. Give you mine.
I'll go Bear Bryant.
Okay.
What about the gentleman that left football to go back to serve in the military for the Arizona Cardinals?
Yeah.
Was it Tillett?
Yeah,
Tillman.
Now, this is, I'm asking, he's one. Bear Bryant's a coach, but they're asking for the most influential athlete.
Athlete.
I'll give you one right now. Babe Ruth. They got a Babe Ruth Youth League. I mean, think about it. That's one of the biggest names all time in sports. In baseball, he's got to be in the top 4 or 5. You got to think outside the box. Who are some of the other ones? Any sport now. Who are the best of the best?
Will Chamberlain.
Okay. He is on the list, but he didn't make the top 5. That's good. That's a really good.
Larry Bird.
I think he made it, but I'm not sure he made that list. I think he did.
Michael Jordan.
Bo Jackson made the list, but he wasn't in the top 5.
Michael Jordan would be.
Michael Jordan on one list was number 1, and the other list number 2. Michael Jordan, definitely. They got his shoes.
He changed the way sponsorships were done.
Everything.
Endorsements.
Yes. Great pick.
Dale Earnhardt.
He made the list, but not top 5.
I can't read your writing, so down.
That's true. I'm telling you what, my dad didn't like him. I love. He made the list, but not top 5. Muhammad Ali.
Yeah. Absolutely.
My dad didn't like him because he didn't go in. Of course, he was old, didn't go in the military when he was supposed to. That made him mad. But I loved him. He said things. He did things. He backed them up.
Jesse Owens.
Jesse Owens made the list, but not the top 5.
Tiger Woods.
Tiger Wood made the list.
Jack Nicklaus.
He made the list, but not the top 5. Top 4. I don't worry about top 5. Matt, give me a name.
I'm blanking. How about Kareem Abdul-Jabbar?
Made the list, but not the top. That's good. But then, if you got any of these names right, you did good. Here they are. Muhammad Ali. That's probably the most famous athlete of all time. Number 2, Michael Jordan, the greatest, in my opinion, the greatest basketball player. I think he's better than Who do y'all think's better?
Michael.
I do too.
Yeah.
He was number 2. Babe Ruth. I mean, heck, they got a Babe Ruth League named after him. Tiger Woods. No, did any of y'all mention him?
I did.
You did? Okay. Golf. That was your top 4. I think Tom Brady was number 5. Hank Aaron made the list, but he didn't make the top 5. But I thought that was pretty interesting right there. Glenn?
Yes.
Another question, and this is an SEC question. There are 4 teams
Alabama
since 2020 to win 2020 now, to win 33 plus home games. You got to remember, half your games are away, or 40% of your games are away. Who are those teams?
There's how many teams?
There are 4. They've won 33 plus games.
All in the SEC.
Yes. Let's take this phone call. Good morning, sir.
Hey, how you doing there, Coach?
I'm doing great. Who is this?
This is Nate from Southport.
Hey, Nate. How you doing today, buddy?
Great. Got a day off because of the holiday, thank goodness.
Yes, sir. Happy President's Day.
Yeah, there we go. We got a lot of presidents that people just don't know about, but we need to learn about.
You got that right.
My famous one is, I am not a crook. That's correct.
I'm not a crook.
Hello, Nixon.
I loved Reagan.
Dwight D. Eisenhower was my grandfather's go-to.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah.
My history teacher used to call him the smiling putter from Abilene. That's what he can.
Hey, I want to thank you for listening. I want to thank you for calling. For us, forget to say that. I really appreciate that, and I appreciate you calling in. What I was going to ask you, I'm going to ask you one quick question because we got to go on. Who's your biggest athlete all time? Who's the most influential athlete? I didn't say that right.
Oh, there's so many. I mean, if I was going to pick the top of the top, MJ probably.
Yeah.
Tom Brady.
Yep, he made it.
He's got to be on there. I would say Jackie Robinson.
He made the list, but not the top 5.
I can't believe that.
Jim Brown made the list, but not the top 5. Top 4
See,
or
I think
5.
that's where we get a kind of divide. How old was the person that came up with the list? First of all,
because
I'm like
69 in March.
When you're over 50, you got a really big scope to deal with. You know,
it's where you grew up. What part of the country you grew up in?
I'm sitting next to the old 69 timer there.
No. All right, listen. We got a question. You might not know the answer, but here's what we're dealing with right here, right now.
Yes, sir.
In the SEC, you've got usually 7 to 8 home football games.
Mm-hmm.
Since 2020, there's only 5 schools.
Yep.
Only 4 schools have done this, have won 33-plus home football games.
Mm-hmm.
Who are these schools?
Georgia.
You are correct, sir.
Alabama.
You are correct.
LSU.
All right. Stop right there.
Well, 19, yeah, 20.
All right, hold on. Glenn, give me who you think.
Okay, so Texas.
You're done.
Ohio State.
In the
They're
SEC.
not SEC. Oh, I'm sorry, SEC.
Yeah, SEC.
Sorry. It's not Florida.
You know it's Alabama, don't you?
He's already said that. We already got Alabama.
We got Alabama and Georgia. We got 2 to go. Wildcat, you got a clue?
Missouri?
Tennessee.
Whoa, Missouri. You are correct, sir.
Wow.
You're out. So you keep going. You got 1 more for the grand prize.
Vanderbilt?
No, Wildcat. Can anybody think of the last team? There's 4. Everybody's got correct. Alabama, Georgia, Missouri. Who is the 5th team? 4th team. Who is the 4th team?
SEC, right?
The SEC.
Ole Miss.
You are correct. Ole Miss. Patrick wins.
Wow.
Well, you know,
I was going to say Texas A&M, Texas.
All right. Now, Nate called in. Let him talk about what he wants to talk about.
Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, he was wanting to give us top 5.
Go ahead.
I think we already covered there.
Okay.
Thank you, Glenn.
I had one question about the gentleman. I'm sorry, I was watching online in the Steelers garb.
Oh, that's the old man. That's the old guy.
That's Glenn.
Him and Abraham Lincoln knew each other. Yeah.
I was wanting to get his opinions on because I'm a Seahawks fan. How do you like DK? He working out for you guys?
Well, not so sure yet. You know, whatever.
I can give you some advice. If you can get somebody to talk to him and tell him to quit being a baby.
Oh, that's true.
You know, and change his own diapers rather than worrying about everybody else's problems.
Well, I inherited this because a friend of mine is the defensive coordinator. So, I
got you.
I happened to call him one day and say, hey, you know, of course, when he was a young guy starting out recruiting, he came by. He coached for Syracuse, and so he picked out one of our kids, and so we've had a kind of a go-to. When he was at Detroit, one of our kids played for Detroit. So anyway, but yeah.
Well, when the refs in Super Bowl 40 gave the game away to the Steelers, I used to be a Steelers fan. After that point, not so much. But one of my best friends online is an actor, and his name is Joe Magliano, and he is a huge Pittsburgh sports enthusiast. And the Steelers are always working with him, and I got to poke the bear a little bit when I talk to him about the Steelers.
You said you were watching online. Is it Facebook or YouTube or what's?
Yeah, it was Facebook. I'm pretty tied into Facebook. Have been since the start. I'm sorry, Zuckerberg kind of got his drug dealing hands on me. So.
Hey, listen, we certainly appreciate you calling. Call back anytime,
problem,
okay?
Coach.
Thank you,
call
sir.
Back. Yeah,
appreciate you.
Sir.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much. That's
Thanks.
Nice. I like when people call in.
Yeah.
All right, let's talk about some of our great people. We've got so many. And we got 2 special guys right here. Patrick, tell everybody the name of your company, the best way to get up with you.
Turf Pro Pest Control. We're on Facebook at Turf Pro PC. We're local here. We're not a national company, not a regional company. give us a call. Let the professionals do the work out there, or you can go play on the weekend and enjoy your days like Valentine's Day and all these other things. Summer's coming.
Matt, tell everybody what you do and how they can get up with you.
Thrive Alternative Medicine. We provide medical marijuana cards for patients who are suffering from illnesses and whatnot that need extra help. And we are available. We're over on PCB Parkway, Suite D by Cox Pools, and we'll be happy to take good care of you today and every day.
And please don't forget about Jason Kovaleski, Max Fit Sports Nutrition, 2 great locations, Pier Park, 23rd Street. Jason will be here tomorrow and Friday. Jason Kovaleski, number 1. Not even close. We'll be right back. 104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida. One of the best programs for the next 3 years in college football. They're set up to be the best. Who are they? Right now, you 3 special guests in here, start thinking, who's set up the best for the next 3 years in college football? Be right back.
ESPN Northwest Florida. It's the Coach James Hale Show.
The only one person more critical than you to make this succeed, this show.
Thank you, Coach. That's so nice.
I was going to say that. Wildcat. You complete me. You had me at hello.
You believe this?
You had me at hello.
What do you want? What do you want?
I'm going to give you a gift.
Yeah. Weekday morning 7 to 9. ESPN Northwest Florida.
Good morning. This is Joanna with your weather forecast from ESPN Northwest Florida on this Monday. Mostly sunny this afternoon and evening with a wind out of the north-northeast at 6 miles per hour and a high of 68. Tonight, look for clear skies with a temperature near 54. Tomorrow, high around 67 and mostly sunshine. Wednesday, very warm with a high of 70 and very light showers. This weather forecast is sponsored by Mid-South Lumber, the best little lumber yard in Panama City. Thank you for keeping that dial on ESPN Northwest Florida. Rely on it.
Tired of boring merch and want your brand to stand out like the big names? Elevate your look with Red 7 Tees. They don't just print shirts, they create bold identities. They are a veteran-owned custom apparel shop providing the kind of detail that turns heads, using high-quality digital printing and embroidery to give you that unique style you love with no minimums or cookie-cutter designs. From small business to sports teams, if you've got a vision, they'll help you wear it proudly. Visit red7tees.com.
Ask for special ESPN Northwest Florida pricing.
Celebrate National Margarita Day, Sunday, February 22nd at Pepper's Mexican Grill and Cantina. You'll enjoy 2 for $1 on all margaritas. All margaritas are 2 for $1. This is the day dedicated to enjoying margaritas crafted with tequila, lime, and triple sec. It's a fun occasion to indulge in margaritas with friends and family. The legendary Pepper's Mexican Grill and Cantina. Now with 2 locations, Back Beach next to Home Depot and Highway 77.
He doesn't try on clothes at the department stores. He just rips stuff off the hanger and lives with the consequences for years.
It's classy, it's intriguing.
He's sexy, sassy, and full of spunk.
Now back to the Coach James Hale Show inside the J. Michaels Studio. ESPN Northwest Florida.
Welcome back, 104.3 ESPN Northwest. I just got a text in here. I'm going to read this. This is from Leighton Hale. Leighton Bell Hale, my beautiful granddaughter. Tim Tebow was not only a great athlete, but he affected people in so many different ways. He had positive influence on people's life. He helped kids, disabled kids. He helped promote everything. He was unbelievable. He's also talked about sex trafficking, how to stop it. That's true. Tim Tebow, Heisman Trophy winner, yes, Leighton, you are correct, my dear. All right, let's get back. Here's a question. College football programs that are set up the best for the next 3 years, based on the head coach they have, based on rosters, based on adding talent and resources. Now, you got 10 names to choose from. Let's just give me what you think. Not all 10, just give me a couple, and we'll take turns.
I think Florida's going to be good with the Tulane coach that just came over.
I'm with you.
Yes, I think he's going to do well.
I'm with you, but we are both wrong. Anybody else?
Kentucky and Arkansas.
Neither one of them made the list.
One can dream.
Yeah.
Well, you're going to have Miami's going to be on that list.
You are correct. Miami is at number 3.
Indiana.
Ohio State is
Indiana
on that list.
is on the list at number 7.
Now we go Ohio State. And then,
Ohio State is number 2.
Then
Notre Dame?
Notre Dame is number 5.
I'm going to go
State.
Michigan.
What?
Michigan.
Michigan. Let me see. No.
Nope.
Michigan does not make it, believe it or not. That's shocked me.
Georgia.
They got money. What?
Georgia.
Georgia is number 4.
Louisville.
Texas.
Texas is number 8.
Texas A&M.
Texas A&M is number 9.
Penn State.
What?
Penn State. That's a surprise.
We're down to 3.
Texas Tech.
Texas Tech, you are correct with a billionaire, yes.
Indiana.
We already got it.
You
already said Mississippi State, right?
What?
Alabama.
Mississippi State.
No.
Alabama will make the list.
What'd you say?
Alabama. Hey, they're not on
Alabama
something.
didn't make it.
LSU?
Based on head coach, roster, and adding talent, trends in adding talent and resources. What'd you say?
I'm with Wildcats.
What'd you say?
LSU.
LSU, absolutely, number 10.
Okay.
Ole Miss?
No, Ole Miss didn't make it either.
Right.
Guys, we're down to one school. Y'all done a great job.
South
Y'all have done a
Carolina?
great job. No.
One school. Oregon.
You are correct, sir. You did it. Oregon was at number 1. Ohio State number 2.
Florida wasn't on that list?
Miami number 3.
I'm going with Matt
4, Georgia. 5, Notre Dame. 6, Texas Tech. 7, Indiana. 8, Texas. 9, Texas A&M. 10, LSU. Now, Alabama didn't make it. Was that based on the head coach? Because they got money, they got facilities.
They have judges.
We got everything we need. And I don't know, Florida, you would think the recruiting in the state of Florida, you'd be set up pretty nice. FSU didn't make it. Miami's the only one that made it.
Miami's the only one with a billionaire.
FSU's going on food
That's the
stamps.
difference. You got to have big money. If you don't have somebody, who said Texas Tech?
I did.
They got a billionaire.
Yeah, I know.
And Michigan's they've got all kind of money there. I can't believe Michigan didn't make
With
it.
the new I wonder if that was done before the new hire.
Yeah, maybe that was
Well,
it.
the thing is, though, Michigan's got more graduates in the United States than anybody.
They got the big, huge stadium. They got great facilities. They got more money than they need. And it had to be when Moore was there, I guess, when this came out.
Yeah, I think their head coach is just a home run.
Yeah.
It is, yeah. They get more with.
If he can do what he did at Utah and become what Utah became,
We'll have some.
You guys, I don't think you guys get this right. And if you do, I'm going to let Glenn buy you lunch. Wildcat, SEC single passing record. Who are the top 2? They're big names.
Top 2 all time in a yards
single season passing record in yards.
Single season. You're going to have Joe Burrow.
You're right. You're correct. Get your checkbook out, Glenn. Joe Burrows amazingly set a record in one season, the SEC. Heisman Trophy winner, SEC champs, and national champs. He passed for 5,671 yards. I don't know if that'll ever be broken. Well, yeah, it will be because they got more games now.
Yep.
They went 15-0, maybe the greatest college football team in all time. Who was number 2?
I feel like it was one of Spurrier's players.
What's his name? Simmons.
Was it Danny?
Begins with an S.
Who'd you say?
I'm trying to think of his name. It's on the tip of my tongue. It begins with an S, and I want to say Simmons. That's not it.
Where did he play?
Where did he play?
Alabama, I think.
No.
Ty Simpson?
No, it wasn't Ty Simpson. Who'd you say?
Danny Werfel?
Danny Werfel? No.
Eli Manning.
No. It's one of the.
He lost in a national championship game.
Peyton? Manning?
No. I told you I wouldn't get it.
Toughie, man.
Heisman Trophy winner, first round draft pick. How much time?
2 hours. 45 seconds.
Everybody got it. He won a Heisman Trophy as a first overall pick.
Vince Young. Vince Young.
Mansell.
Jameis Winston.
Bryce Young, Alabama.
Wow.
Never would have gotten that.
You guys have a great day. Matthew, Patrick, Glenn, Wildcat, Roll Tide. 104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida.
I knew y'all never did it.
ESPN Northwest Florida is taking it to the hole. Your home for the most live college basketball on the Gulf Coast.